Hey guys, Kash-Wayne Campbell here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Today, what I would like to talk to you guys about is for sale by owner versus listing your property with a real estate agent. And these are questions that I get from sellers all around the country, right? Should I go with a real estate agent and pay commissions, or should I try to pay no commission and list with a real estate agent? So let me just kind of break this down for you, right? When you list with a real estate agent, a competent real estate agent, right? A real estate agent will technically have the knowledge and expertise to know exactly how much your home is worth, okay? So they'll run the comps. They do this every day. They're out in the field, right? We have the systems where we can actually run comps, see what's sold within a half a mile within the last 6 months and similar style square footage. So we have all the resources. Technically, the brokerage has all the resources where we can get the approximate value of your property, okay? So that's one thing, right? When you go for sale by owner, what tends to happen is you're just, for sale by owner, the owner is just going technically off the top of their head. You might be, a technician. You might be an entrepreneur in some other business sector. You don't necessarily do real estate every day. So based on how you're pricing your property, you could be pricing your property based on properties that you see on the market, which is totally wrong, right? Because when we comp properties, we are comping properties based on what's sold, not competition. A lot of the times when we're meeting with for sale by owners, they're comping their property based on what they see for sale, right? Which is competition. So your comps are off because those properties haven't actually sold. But if you don't do this every day, you may not understand exactly what sold comps are versus competition. So that's another thing. The real estate agent actually does this every day. So when you compare apples to apples, they may have more knowledge as far as what comps to use and things like that. Another thing is availability. When it comes down to the for sale by owner, again, you might be working a job where you can't answer your phone, where you're not able to take calls at a certain time. The actual full-time real estate agent is able to take calls around the clock. So they're available, or sometimes real estate agents may have a staff or an admin team that actually answers the phone to make sure that we're not missing any calls. When you're selling a property, what's important is buyers being able to get inside the property. So if you're missing phone calls when you're at work or you're doing other activities, you may miss opportunities for individuals to actually purchase your home, right? So real estate agents, good real estate agents, technically have the availability to properly service the listing. Now, let's get down to marketing, right? So for sale by owner, usually the way they market properties, or the way for sale by owners market properties, is that they'll put it on forsalebyowner.com. They'll put it on, Facebook Marketplace. They'll put it on Craigslist at the time of this recording, right? They may put it on a few different websites, but when you are working with the MLS, the mighty force of the MLS, what tends to happen here is that when you put your property on the MLS, it's filtered to over 100 different websites through syndication. So you just have to post a listing once. It goes on Zillow, it goes on Trulia, it goes on Realtor.com, it goes on all the major platforms to get your property sold. One of the biggest things why properties don't sell is that they're simply just not visible, right? You're having an open house, no one knows about it. Like when I went to college for business, one of the biggest things we learned in marketing is if nobody knows about it, it doesn't exist. So as the realtor, This is what we do every day to get properties sold. We understand what the marketing channels are. We understand the unique advantages of putting the property on all the different websites. We also have networks. A for sale by owner may not necessarily have the network to get the property sold, especially if your property is overpriced. So being that we sell a lot in the market, when you think about it, a lot of the agents tend to know each other. So I can put up a property today and I have an email list of over 10,000 people. So my email blast is a blast with over 10,000 people, which includes a lot of real estate agents. So when I blast out that property, it goes to over 10,000 people. Let's say 3,000 of them are real estate agents within the tri-state area. I can get a lot more people coming to show that home on the weekend or during the week versus, let's say, the for sale by owner can, right? Because you may not necessarily have the network, right? A good agent also in today's world puts out content like this, where they're getting in front of the general public and sharing content. So based on sharing content, there's a lot of real estate agents who follow this channel, who, if I post, hey, hot new listing in Nassau County, Long Island, they might contact me and say, hey, Cash, what property is that? I need to get my buyers in there immediately. A lot of the time, I sell properties, or we're able to sell properties based on our social media following. So some agents may have a huge social media following, over 10,000, 15,000 people, and they can get that property sold based on posting it on their social media platforms. So these are things that I want you to think about, the for sale by owner versus the real estate agent. The real estate agent may also have a network of professionals, professional photographers, professional videographers, where they can have them come by the home and take videos of the property, drone shots, all of those things that buyers are looking for to make a decision to come and see the home. Most of the time, the for sale by owner properties that I'm seeing that are online, they're taking a picture with their cell phone, right? That doesn't necessarily sell houses anymore, right? Another thing is real estate agents also, like for us in our firm, we have over 400 agents. So we have the manpower to do an open house literally every single day. So Monday, all 7 days a week, I can do an open house at your property because I have enough agents to get that done. A for sale by owner may not be able to do as many open houses because they have other things that they have to do, right? They have other obligations. So as a real estate agent with a huge network, we can do open houses literally every day to get your property sold. All right, so these are the things that I want you guys to really think about. Should I list with a real estate agent or should I list for sale by owner, right? For sale by owner sounds good, but when you're actually getting into it and doing the work, it can become a very difficult process based on hiring an agent who actually has the resources. And here's one thing I want you to research, right? The actual owner of for sale by owner listed his property in New York City with the real estate agent. So just take a look at that and let me know let me know your feedback. There's an article out there. The actual owner who started for salebyowner.com actually listed his property with a real estate agent. So what does that say, right? Business is business, right? When you want food prepped for your wedding, you hire a chef, right? When you want your car to be properly serviced, you hire a mechanic. You don't try to do it yourself, right? So business is business. I hire professionals to do things for me. You have to think about it from that perspective. Hire a professional to get it done and get it done the right way. The worst thing you want is your property to be overpriced and buyers are now giving you lowball offers because the property has been on the market for way too long. So if you're interested in getting your property sold fast for top dollar, give me a call, 347-961-1817. That's 347-961-1817. 1817. You can also follow me on Instagram. That's Get Cash with Cash. Again, that's Get Cash with Cash. And make sure you subscribe to this channel for more motivational videos like this. I'll see you guys on the beaches of the world and definitely at the bank. Thank you.